it's just as fun to watch the Corvette go through stuff as it does to watch the motorcycle go through stuff. I really do enjoy driving this car. It's a blast. The problem with Corvettes and Camaros is they make you feel like you can totally handle a corner. Like they zip through them. They stay level, they don't lean too much, they're not squishy. That is, until they don't. And boy, when you lose it in a Camaro or a Corvette, even a Mustang, you start to look really stupid really fast. You know, go look up stupid Corvette drivers sometime on YouTube. That'll give you a really instantaneous idea of how bad it can really get. What's heartbreaking is some of those Corvettes are really new when the videos are taken, and you know, here's this guy, he's absolutely sure of himself, he's gonna win the race, not even euphemistically, and he gets sideways and he overcorrects, and then it's all over but the crying. Well, okay, that switching of information and the photographs and some little green lizard, or you know, some woman wearing a white apron, or you know, the guy, you know, 40% gets 40% or something like that. I don't know. There's all of that. We are going to go off into the far off hills, off in the distance there. I don't know if you can see them in the video or not. That's the problem with the location on this camera, is you can't see out the window as well as I can, obviously. And it was really kind of disappointing to find that out on the motorcycle. Here I was, I set it up on the chin mount because I'd seen other YouTubers put their cameras on the chin mount, and they thought, oh, well, that looks great, I'm going to try it with my bike. And it so did not work. What you got was a great view of everything but what was right in front of me. And that was disappointing. I would probably have to take the windshield off the bike, which is not that big of a deal, or find a different place to mount the camera on the helmet. My brother suggested to me that if I put it on the fairing on the low left side or the low right side of the bike, there's some really epic angles there, some great shots, because you get closer to the ground, you're watching it go by faster. It's pretty awesome. I don't know, I'll find out. I'm gonna have the rest of my damn life to figure it out, because I'm not gonna be buying any different cameras anytime soon. Woo! Good thing I didn't hit that sucker at 70 miles an hour, huh? Came up on that same railroad with my bike once. Found out just how good the bike's brakes really were. ABS and all that stuff, absolutely awesome. Did not skid even a bit, not even an inch. It was comforting. That's what it was. It's like, holy crap, that means I can stop. That's pretty cool. On the bike, I was mentioning how quickly I can go from my house out to rural areas, and this is it, man. This is how fast I can do it. It is super cool. Some of these farms are probably 80 to 100 years old. Maybe a couple of them are even older than that. I haven't done the homework, but I'm judging from the buildings, and most of them appear to be somewhere around 80 years old. And there's a stop sign for relatively no reason at all. We are in a car that is 40 years old, which is strange to think of, because when I was 14 years old living on the farm, and my dad gave me a 40-year-old vehicle, my pickup, to drive around, go to the mailbox or visit friends down the road or whatever, I thought, geez, this thing is really old. What a pile of crap. You know, it was clangety-bangety and rattly and kaboopy and all that. And in spite of the fact that this is a rattly car, it does have the noises in the window dashboard, but the door, you know, just stuck. It's nothing as bad as that pickup was when I used to drive around on the farm when I was 14. And that truck was only 30 years old, come to think of it. It was 1951, and I was driving it in 1981. So that was cool. Some of you might be thinking, geez, Bruce, why are you going so slow? But honestly, these roads are really cool for going fast on, but there's also a huge amount of residents on it. For as rural as it appears to be, they're all back off the road. So there's dogs and bicycles and joggers and goats and stuff. I don't take this road a lot, but I'm fairly certain that if I take the wrong fork to the left, it will put me on a gravel road, and I don't want to do that. If I had an enduro or a Euro bike or a pickup that didn't have a paint job, I would totally do it. But in the car or on my motorcycle, it's not as exciting when you're thinking about all that paint. This is really pretty stuff. I should become an advocate or a representative or a sales pitch guy for real estate agents out here. Just drive around in the car and let people see the video of how beautiful it is. It's like this year round. It does not get brown. These ferns and these trees, all year, man. Great stuff. There's a mix of the trees, I'll be honest. There's evergreens and perennials, but still, pretty cool stuff. Thanksgiving looks like a Thanksgiving picture. And for a week or two out of every year, there's some snow up here. And then it all goes away and everybody